How deep is it?
It's, you're playing for the national championship, but you're playing, a lot of it's playing for prize. Let's say you lost, and then you had that loss kind of out of the season.
Absolutely, pride has a huge role in this, but at the same time, we're not flying across the country to lose. That's just the mentality of our team. So we're a focused group, we're competitors, and we'll compete in this football game.
What do you need to do to get that win? What's like some of the keys to victory?
9 units strong. We have to come out and execute our game plan. We have to play great defense, and win the kicking battle. Field position, of course. So I think those are the main keys to win. If we come out 9 units strong, and everybody's firing on all cylinders, we'll be okay.
Notre Dame was pretty complimentary of the defensive unit that they saw on video with you guys. How good are you guys defensively?
I feel personally, my personal opinion, you can ask even Vaughn too. I think we're the best defense in the nation, but I'm probably a little biased, But I think we're a very, very sound and disciplined group. We're smart. That's, I think, teams, I feel people underestimate about us is that all 11 guys out there are smart. We all know what's going on. We all know what to look for. We all know formations. We're all on the same page, and I think that helps our chemistry, to be honest with you.
What have you seen on video from the Fighting Irish?
They're a lot faster than what they've been in previous years. They have a great receiving group, great running backs. The running backs used to be receivers also. But honestly, their offensive line, their O-line, this is the best O-line we're going to face all season. Hats off to them. They're very athletic, very disciplined. And they have Deshaun back there. He gets those guys going. Young, but he'll be good when it's all said and done. Absolutely. We get great looks from those guys every single day. Deshaun's a heck of a quarterback. He's a smart quarterback. And he gets that offense going. So, I think it helps, seeing guys like JT and Cardo every single day, throwing the way they do and making reads the way they do. That helps us tremendously.
Any worries up front losing those two guys?
No.
Michael Hill's played a lot.
Mike Hill and Donovan and Munger, they'll help get the job done. And we have a good rotation on the inside guys. And the way practices have been going, we'll be fine.
What do you miss the most? Is there who they are?
Miss the most as in?
Washington and Shutt.
Oh, I mean, yeah. It's only a slight bit different, because that's, the original family, Tommy and Adolphus. But from where we started in the beginning of the season to where we are now, we've had guys getting a lot of reps and a lot of more experience. So I'm not really worried one bit, personally.
When we look at the way you guys lost last second, their 2 losses so close to Stanford and Clemson, do you think there's a case to be made to expand that playoff from 4 to 8? If so, do you think it would happen?
I don't know. That's a good question. I know it's hard on the players' bodies. You know what I mean? That's a lot more games. But I'm sure they'd figure out a way around that. But just seeing how teams have played close games this year, I wouldn't mind seeing it. Personally, and I might be a little biased also. I feel we're still one of the top 4 teams in the country. It's just we didn't show it on one night. So.
I know a lot of the guys on your team and their team may be young to know the tradition of Notre Dame. Does this feel like a big time prestigious game for you guys?
Absolutely. Ohio State, Notre Dame, that's 2 fan bases, 2 alumni groups. That's huge. So this is a big game in that aspect. Just as like both programs' longevity Notre Dame's been Notre Dame for so long, and we're Ohio State. So 2 prestigious teams and traditions going at each other. It's going to be a great game.
Thanks. Figured I'd
Good.
just check this out. Yes, he's from our part of
If you had to, the question I asked about the NFL, if you had to kind of block that out periodically.
Have I had to?
Yeah, just
Haven't thought about it.
haven't thought about it.
No.
Yeah, I think
File paperwork to see where
you went away.
Not worried about that.
you're coming back.
Not worried about it. I'm focused on beating Notre Dame and helping my team win. So.
You remember '06? You remember that game? Troy and those guys beating Freddie Quinn?
That was a good game, though. Yeah, I remember.
You watched it?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. That was right before we really started being like really, really, really good. From
The Ohio.
The Ohio State, you know. But that was a good game. I remember it. It's kind of weird, you know, just playing Notre Dame just after seeing that game. That's all. But.